Hi, everybody. This is Silvio Canto in Dallas, Texas on February the 9th, and welcome to our video commentary. Today, I want to give you some thoughts about this new budget that just passed last night. I guess it passed early in the morning. Like many of you, I'm frustrated because it seems like the spending doesn't stop. Now, I can certainly understand, and you know, I can understand the position of many Republicans who said we got to do something about the military, and they're completely right about that. They're completely right about that. And there are people like Speaker Ryan and some of the other uh, Senate leadership positions who said we have got to do something because we cannot shut down the government. I understand that. I also understand the positions of people like Senator Paul and Senator Mike Lee, who says, I just can't vote for this because the deficit is too much. So I understand all of those, but unfortunately, I don't see where anybody's fixing the problem. And that's why I believe as a citizen that it's time for us to consider the balanced budget amendment and put a balanced budget amendment in the Constitution that basically forces the federal government to live within its means. I know that there was a lot of talk about a balanced budget back in the late 80s, but it kind of died down a little bit over the years. But I think we've got to say as a country, we cannot run deficits. Deficits are wrong. Deficits are immoral. I mean, you're leaving your children, your grandchildren, your great grandchildren, all this debt that they're going to have to pay. Eventually, somebody's going to have to pay this. So, it's something that will have a negative impact on the country. I also want to say that we have got to tackle and take a very serious look at some of the things that the federal government is doing. And maybe they should be sent back to the states, like health care. We got to take a look at Medicare and look for maybe more ways of privatizing that. We've got to look at Social Security and maybe some ways of privatizing that so that the people coming in are not coming in under the system that many of us know may be in trouble years down the road. So we need some fundamental thinking here. We cannot go on like this, and I'm not blaming one party or the other here. I think these are structural problems. Well, we got to have a conversation, and maybe President Trump is the one person who can do it. And I think maybe now that he's got the budget, he's got this out of the way for a couple of years, we can focus on that debate, which is what structural changes can we make in Washington? What structural changes can we make in the federal government so that we don't have to deal with this every year or every couple of years? It's absolutely, it's impossible. You cannot govern like this. And I think the American people deserve better than building these deficits and all the spending forever and ever and ever. I don't know, just a couple of thoughts. We'll have more to say about it in the podcast over the next few weeks and in some of the articles, but it's frustrating. It's frustrating because nobody's happy with it. Nobody's happy with it. And it shouldn't be that way. We shouldn't do business that way. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Thank you for watching. We have all of these commentaries at YouTube. We have them at my blog, and we have them on Twitter. Have a good day, everybody. Bye-bye.